Oh, do you want to their game? We doing it? Come on. That's what a cat
Fun
does.
game of Mahjong you got going on there. Would be a shame if... Hey, oh. Can't stop. Won't stop.
That's right. Pick that shit up.
To the beach, y'all. To the beach, y'all. To the beach, y'all. No, ah.
Now,
Damn.
wait for them to put everything back.
Of all the games to fuck up to, Go or Mahjong, you know? I better get a Chivo for that. Hold up. Let's see what that is. It's a washing machine.
Oh, cute. There's a little island. They're foraging.
I like yours colors.
Yeah. True, eh? Nice lilac. Aww.
Yeah, you and your lilacs. They're nice, but just because they're nice doesn't mean you gotta pick them wherever you see them, including on
People's private
questionable property.
Okay, lilac season is so short, though. How can you not pick them?
Right. So you're the
I'm
time,
not gonna like
the
walk
time
by.
constraints totally mean you
If
should.
they were there all the time, I could just smell them whenever I wanted, and I wouldn't need to pick them. But because they die, I need to bring them home.
You're lucky
so that
you're lucky we're in Canada.
Okay, but
Walking up to someone's lawn and just picking their flowers.
Seeing someone just sniff some flowers, just pick one little branch out of a whole tree. I'm not picking tulips out of, a flower bed where there's not many tulips.
Yeah.
Oh, look. No, those are not lilacs.
You know who else appreciates lilacs? The Second Amendment.
Listen. I feel like...
Okay, to be fair, I can't. Yeah, no, I need B12 for everything.
For everything.
Yeah. To be fair,
Even the cat wants to take the flowers.
you're a cute white lady. You'll
That's why I had him
you'll
like...
probably be
Let me
fine.
just flex my white privilege, girl privilege.
You can
I'd be
probably
like,
get away with picking your
me?
flowers in most situations.
Oh,
and be
hi,
okay.
mister.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go too nice if I'm like, I just love lilacs, guys. You don't mind lilac season.
Like, literally, one of my secret, passphrases is how much I like lilac season. Mm-hmm. And then I do that for, my tax account. So whenever it's taxes in March, I'm
What the fuck?
It's just a passphrase. No.
We're on the internet. What are you doing?
It's just
Shut up!
not my password.
What are you doing?
It's just that thing where they just show you an image. I'm just like, this is a nice image.
What the Okay, I get it. You've only done a few of these. You don't have the fucking... Stop!
And then I'm reminded about Layla.
You know what? We haven't been doxxed in a minute. I think you've gotten a little too cozy with the fact that we figured it out and we haven't been doxxed in a minute. Has it been too long for you? Do we need to get doxxed again?
Okay, people need also my password, also my phone number, and then to put in the double authentication. I'm fine. What else have I forgotten?
About lilacs, hopefully. Jesus Christ. You know how they fucking, you know how it works now, right? You don't even have to click on those spam WhatsApp messages. They just have to send them to you. The moment they know your number, it's done. That's how they got Bezos.
It's a good thing I'm not Bezos.
Yeah. But that's just to show you the level it's at. It's like, oh, just sending the message means your phone's done. You know? Yeah. Anyway, watch The Dissident.
I must have had parents, friends. What happened to everyone? I wanted to open the city, but is there even anyone left to save?
Actually, that was a while ago. The new version of what they used to hack Jeff Bezos' phone, like Saudi Arabia sent him, the hack that allowed them to then see all the information, which led to the exposure of him cheating, and then also indirectly led to Khashoggi and stuff. The new version of that software that hacks your phone doesn't actually need to be received by you. They just need your number. I feel like it's just literally like you put the phone number in and you're good. So it's kind of just, there's very little you could do.
Right.
But
so why not share your passphrase with everyone?
Right. Yeah. No, there you go. Perfect. Exactly. On our tax returns, no less. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
It's just the
Get
image
off
that
the
tells
mic
you
immediately.
you're at the right place. They don't send it to anyone. It's just, you're just like, oh yes, this is the right account.
Yes. Everyone who's listening to this is non-malicious. These are all good, nice people without ill designs.
What is this? Oh.
Whoa.
So many faces.
Hey.
Oh.
Don't you know not to interrupt a fellow during his transcendental meditation? Oh, it's you. You were with Momo when we received that call earlier. I'm glad we met you at last, little outsider. You know Momo and Doc, so you're already familiar with us outsiders. I miss them. Their memory brings me peace. Momo stayed in the slums. I heard you helped find Doc and Clementine. She's in Midtown now. If you still want to see the outside, she's the one who can get you out there. Apparently, she had some kind of plan to leave the city. Here, take this. I wrote her address on the back of this picture. Yay.
Cute.
To reach Midtown, climb up our little village. It should be easy for a dexterous one like you. If you manage to reach the outside, you'll be the very first. I'd wish you good luck, but you don't need it. I believe in you. Look at you.
Is he just... I'm sorry for shutting down earlier. Oh, does this mean that Balthazar is just like permanent fixture? He's stuck there?
Looks like Balthazar is fully, shall we say, has passed into the iris, is meditated out, and is, not really looking to move anytime soon, seeing as the wires of meditation are kind of replacing where his head would go, and his head is in his lap.
But his head is also everywhere.
Maybe it's a form of transcendence. Yeah. No, there's an Overwatch character that gives off those vibes.
Nice. I'm human. Probably the last in the world. Now, look what's left of me. So much has come back to me. How much have I forgotten? Maybe if we find Clementine, we can restore my memories and get you back at home at the same time. We can go back down and find out more from the companions, or head onwards to Midtown.
Yeah, now that you're willing to fucking talk again, let's go meet
Hey, I needed a moment.
Yeah, fair.
I connected with my ego.
And that's the problem. You didn't have the software inside. Hey. You didn't have the thing to stop you from freaking out when you realized that you're, like, just because you're a copy of someone that once was, doesn't mean you're any less of a person. And it doesn't mean you're any less of an individual. But you need to understand that you might be, one of many, or you might be the only one, but you're not what the original was. It's, you know, it doesn't have to be dehumanizing to come to these understandings, I think. Otherwise, that's what happens. You should go find Clementine. I hope nothing has happened to her. Climb up to the top. Yeah. So robot enlightenment is in fact, I mean, yeah, uploading yourself into the net, right? That's basically the way to play it. That's kind of what Ghost in the Shell is about. It's like letting go of the body entirely. Going from human to cyberbrain, and from cyberbrain to like connected online being, to being partially online, to being like, okay, I'm going to let the body go and just fully be in the internet, and that's where I exist now.
Fully embrace it. The soothing sound of trash falling, shimmering waterfalls, no dangers. It's a blissful place to work on my poetry. Here, listen. The mighty concrete, shielding me in its womb. Shall you also be my tomb? You think it's too solemn?
You're not Alexander.
Clementine was the only one who liked my poetry. I miss her. It's like he's
she
wearing
did?
a life jacket.
Kinda, yeah.
He told us to find her. She's an outsider too. There's also a series of symbols written on the back of the pictures.
Okay. Looks kind of like 17 and 10. Or no.
Or no, yeah.
With an underline. And
With a little green face next to it.
I see that as like 3 dice and 5 dice.
I see a face on top of a 5 die.
I suppose, but considering the 5 die and the dots are the same size, it's probably going to be like red lights and green lights on a puzzle that you need to turn the right lights on.
But brains see faces. You see faces everywhere.
Sure.
That is why I see face.
Nothing says you shouldn't see a face. It just is likely not going to end up being a face. What's that called? There's a name for that. Humans that see, people that see faces and everything.
Yeah. I think there's like a subreddit called that.
Yeah, there's a subreddit for like
Yeah.
you keep seeing faces everywhere. Yeah, Pareidolia.
Okay.
935 games, 1 to 6.
Yikes.
Don't tell anybody I'm actually programmed to win at this game.
Oh. They're so upset.
After they took all that time too,
Yep. It's
in
the
what
way.
seems to be like real time as well.
Yeah. And now you can't meet them.
Not
too
while they're busy.
picking up things. I do love the smell of fresh paint. It reminds me of... Oh, wait. Can't smell anything. How
I
sad.
was about to say.
Oh, he's so
No, he's sad.
Oh, okay, it's better now.
May is in her deconstructivist period, so she says. I'm sure she'll become a great artist. If only she could practice elsewhere. Don't remind him that he can't smell. May?
Did you know there are more than 900 shades of white paint? Don't tell anyone, but I'm creating my own shade of paint. I'm calling it Garbage Brown.
Nice. I mean, garbage brown is basically what happens when you mix all colors together anyway. Or garbage purple. Ah. That's the test, right?
Yeah.
You gotta see if they're fucking decent robots or not. Do you just ignore my existence entirely? Then I won't feel sorry for you when the Zork come. I'll save you last. If I save you at all. Electric Zerg everywhere. Oh.
His language. The companion robots made it up from scratch. How impressive. I remember it happening when I was in the network. I don't know when exactly, but at one time all the communications started to switch to these symbols. I was stuck in a computer and alone for a long time. So I translated every symbol and word one by one until I was able to understand everything. Now that I'm out and I know their language, I'm curious to hear all they have to say.
Getting there. Oh, hello there. It's been so long since we've had a visitor. Well, except those damn Zerks, of course. Imagine if we could harness their power. Having them running a wheel or something. Such wasted potential.
When I grow up, I want to be great like Aunt Clementine. I wanted to explore like she did, but the grown-ups forbade us to leave the ant village.
You got a cool red leg. It's very,
Maybe it was like an amputee and they had to like build a new one.
Yeah, it's very C-3PO of him. Always got to take time out for a little nap.
Priorities.
Hydrate. This is the one game where it's just like, oh yeah, no, take a sip, take a break.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what game it was now, but there's another game where you can just sit on these benches and look out at nature, and it would like zoom out.
I mean, there was Eco, where you could do that, but you never played that. So, you're probably thinking of that kite game that someone made?
Oh, maybe.
With me?
Yeah, yeah, must be it.
Yeah. That was, the very awesome,
meditative game.
Yeah, by Remurai. Get into kiting games. Nice. And even though there's no music player nearby, it's doing it for you. Yeah, this music is very Donkey Kong Country. That's true. Doesn't it kind of like have that vibe?
Vibes, yeah.
Like almost like you should be riding on guard or Rambi. Da da da.
Can you swing?
Da da da. Can I swing?
Not really. Just a little vibration. Oh.
Oh, it's not letting me. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's go talk to those people downstairs. Third time's a charm?
Yeah. But we talked to the other guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Statistically, I should have won at least 8 times.
At least you know the odds.
Yeah.
That's fair. You know the strength of your AI gaming prowess. I was a bellbot many cycles ago, but I've been repurposed. I've repurposed myself into a treasure hunter. Oh, you guys can do that. That's cool. Don't be fooled by the sound of it. It can be hard and gruesome, like this arm I just found. Poor fellow. May he rest in peace. Yeah, if you're like a beginner and you're fighting a grandmaster and you're just able to look at your own inner program and go, well, I don't have the grandmaster program, so statistically that's about right. You can't be mad at that.
No.
Right?
What can you do?
Or like you're 25th Q and you're fighting someone that's like 2 Dan, you know?
Some may call this junk, but me, I call them treasures.
Have you heard about the controversy that's been happening in the chess world recently?
No.
So, basically, one of the longtime grandmasters played a match against somebody that was a newer, really strong player, but that player had been caught cheating in the past and admitted it, and then had stopped cheating, apparently. But then, after playing way too well, according to the grandmaster, that basically it's like the types of plays that were being made were like too perfect and like a lot of top level chess is like based on patterns and memorizing exactly, but like there's still room for error and adaptation. And anyway, it was too perfect, and they're like, okay, so how is this person cheating? And they're like, well, there's very few options that it could be, but it seems plausible that they're playing with a vibrating butt plug that will communicate via Morse code what the moves should be.
Okay.
And that someone on the outside can reference the game that's live to a computer and give the optimal move. And they're communicating via little vibrations what those moves should be.
How do you come across that solution?
If you want to cheat that badly, man, damn, you can have it, bro. But that's crazy. That's next level. Like, and they're saying, like, it's not confirmed, and obviously they're not admitting it, but there's a heavy suspicion that might be the method.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in the chess world right now.
Those are some big conversations.
Big conversations.
Okay.
And then next comes, like, the scanning and or verification process.
Yeah.
Letting people in. What do we need? Are we going to get an airport scanner? Do we have to get a metal detector? And if we do get some beeps, what do we do about them? We're getting some beeps over here. Now what?
Yeah.
Are we going in? What are we doing? You know? There's a whole conversation to be had. But essentially, yeah, Magnus Carlsen was calling out this... That's a
bold call out too.
It's a bold call out, and
you might not believe me.
But the thing is that he's lost in the past, and he hasn't complained about it and been like, "There's no way I could lose.
Right.
My name is Magnus Carlsen." Like that, it's a grandmaster ass name, yes.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like there's just like the way that those were being the way that those games were played was too sus.
Our next adventure, let's ascend to Midtown.
Crazy. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, man. Like, you create a rule set of some kind, and you wait long enough, and like someone will absolutely find a way to break it and bend it.
There's a will, there's a way. The arms race.
Like, acknowledging that you'll never be good enough is step one. And then step two is just full on, like, well, time to embrace it. And if I never get caught, or if I do get caught but not really, how are they gonna fucking prove it?
Yeah. How do you know I just don't have a kink? And I just like to,
play my games with a little bit of extra pizzazz.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's what's there. And yes, it is remote controlled by a partner who's somewhere over in the next room.
It's hard being in a long distance relationship.
But that has nothing to do
somehow
with the results of this game. I'm going to make my way back up to Baltazar, since I think we met everybody.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Mm-hmm. We can climb some ladders, but not normal ladders.
Well, because the ladders that you could climb had like
platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plant robot.
Fuck it up. I mean, I am destruction, truly.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Nice hat.
Did you know that Aunt Clementine taught us how to grow special plants that can live without sunlight? I have a huge collection of them. Do you want to see? It's still missing some colors, though. Colors. I'm missing a yellow plant, a red one, and yes, a purple plant. If only someone small and agile could get them for me. That's a funny picture. I really miss Clementine, you know. Oh, wow. It's so pretty. Thank you. Could you find the other for me? Pretty please? Oh, I heard it's a rare plant. Thank you. Could you find the other for me?
God damn it.
Find it. I need more plants.
Fucking fetch quests. Too good enough for you, huh?
But it's plants.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, it's a cute little classroom.
Someone says, zoom in on the replay of the facial reactions during the chess match. Yeah, just get your high def slow mo cameras in 4K and just watch for any moment of
Bliss, yeah.
like in Guilty Gear, there's an attack where like you get like Kancho, 1,000 Years of Pain.
Okay,
Finger
yes,
up the butt, Japanese school children move, and like everyone goes oh, and then there's this one character that's like ooh. Yeah.
There's lots of nerve endings there.
Like there's a big old like comedic camera cut to everyone's face. You gotta play
that up.
And then Eno's just like, ooh, okay.
Hello. I think something's just awakened in me.
I'm bored. Aunt Clementine used to hold classes here. We learned a lot of cool stuff.
Everyone be missing Clementine.
Alright, so we need a third tree. That says go down, huh? Or go up.
And follow.
To pick some other color of flower. I mean...
I can't believe robots can take better care of plants than I can.
Literally.
Yeah.
I bought you a robot that takes care of the plants.
Yes, literally.
That is, in fact, what is happening.
And even that little bit of maintenance has proven to be too much at times.
No, but, like, human beings are also programmed, though, to, like, as soon as we, discover someone's cheating, like, we are absolutely wired in to just, like, sacrifice them in the village.
Literally.
Over the fire.
In my class from 10 years ago, I forget what was the test that they did, but they kind of constructed a test where you had to figure something out, and people always went for the bait to figure out if someone is cheating. And it just kind of,
Continue.
house.
My new home.
A little home. Safe. Ooh. Anyways, yeah. I forget the details now, but something that they've orchestrated to show like that humans just always go for that one to try to figure out if someone is cheating. Mm-hmm. That might betray that we're programmed to do it.
Because it's not fair.
It's
right? And there you go. And when it's not fair, fuck you. Mm-hmm. Why do you get a fucking way out? Yeah, exactly. So another thing that happened recently was there's a video of like these fishing champions that were caught cheating.
Oh yeah.
And
I saw that video.
They put lead balls in the fish to make them heavier.
Yeah.
And apparently like the dudes had actually won money in the past, like $20,000 or $25,000 in gifts and in prizes from doing that same thing. So everyone's just like, fuck you, Dale. Fuck you son of a bitch.
And all he could do is just sit there and take it. He can't go anywhere.
They're pulling another lead ball. Another lead ball. You piece of shit. How dare you?
We trusted you.
Yeah. And you're just like, damn, dude. Like, it is deep wired in because fuck you. We all fished. And you fished too. And then you put some goddamn pieces of tripe and lead balls in the fish like an asshole and took the money home. Now what? Yeah. It's kind of incredible. I guess not that one. What do you call this?
A cone?
Okay. Because I remember with Reggie, I was talking about it, how like we also call them a pylon. Oh yeah,
that too.
But like that's more of a like Frenchicism, and there was confusion.
People didn't know what the word pylon was.
Well, I mean, I think they do, but not that. I don't think they think of a traffic cone as a pylon. You know, pylon is usually like, I guess like a. What would a pylon be outside of a traffic cone? I guess it'd be like almost like a Tesla coil that is a triangular shape that.
Oh geez, I don't know. Okay, I'm having that brain thing
like
where
a
it's just like
a pole.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. I feel like now that I'm on the spot, I'm like, isn't a pylon always that? Like I can't think of anything else right now. Ooh, subway.
Yeah. So. Wet, reflective concrete is a really easy lighting trick to make a scene look good.
Oh.
But it works. It looks great.
Look, this is a subway station. I'd completely forgotten this kind of transportation existed. You could ride to anywhere in the city. People used to take it to go to work. I used to take it too. Every morning, after saying goodbye to my family at home. I was gonna say, are you not gonna be like, oh God, family? I remember them. I remember I was doing this for them, but they're gone now. It was so long ago. They wanted to see the outside, but does that even matter anymore? What happened to them? What happened to everyone?
You're telling me that this is what 7 million years of rust looks like? Come the fuck on.
Hey, we've discovered some really cool metal that can last 7
No, I'm
years.
gonna say that the robots nearby maintained it.
The robots. Anyways, we're near Midtown now. Let's go. Let's find this Clementine. We have a picture of her. We can show it to some of the companions around here. Maybe they'll point us in the right direction.
Yeah. And then we'll make it to the beaches of Seychelles. I'm pretty sure we're looking at pictures of Seychelles.
How do you know it's Seychelles and not Another beach.
There's a lot of Caribbean islands, and I've seen a lot of perfect postcard things, but the pictures of Seychelles they look a lot like this.
And what is this? Put words to it.
Like the horizon. Well, no, you can get a perfect horizon in a lot of cases. Yeah, it could be any island, really. It could be. I just kind of went with Seychelles because I've seen a lot of pictures of Seychelles that look like that.
I was wondering if you were having one of those moments of like, those GeoGuessr people that like, I'm going to guess where I'm at just looking at
that's
dirt.
Impressive.
Let's go.
I started following that channel.
Yeah.
GeoGuessr is fucking impressive.
It's so fucking good.
I wish I had that ability.
It's captivating.
No. That could easily just be, that could be St. Lucia. That could be fucking Carriacou. It's probably not Carriacou. Man, remember the old trains here? Mm-hmm. Actually, you don't. You weren't in Montreal yet.
Well, I was going to say, this is reminding me of Montreal old trains. I feel like this is like me traveling somewhere, which would have like the long, only on both sides.
No, old Montreal trains were like this style, and then they'd have like a couple extras over here. But this is also like New York train, too.
Yeah.
Episodes of Seinfeld would take place inside there.
Okay. Man, isn't it just what... I just being in that scene just now just reminded me of being a kid and taking the subway in Toronto for the first time, and then reminding me again of what it was like taking the bus for the first time, and just that like giddiness of being a kid trying things for the first time, everything just being so cool and exciting.
You liked traveling alone for the first time?
Well, I wasn't alone. I was with my dad, but it was just like, this is the subway. Let's surf. Let's see how long we can go without touching anything. And everything was just exciting. And I remember once we got on a train where there was no one there. And we're like, Dad, can we? Because we always just wanted to run around. And he's like, stop it. Don't. There's people around. And then just having an empty cart to yourself was just so satisfying.
So we could touch the third rail, no problem?
I don't have...
I mean,
one there.
I guess as long as you touch it with the entirety of your body and you don't touch anything else, in theory, you should be safe.
That's what they say.
Yeah. As long as you're not grounded. Yeah, I guess the key there being, though, like, not like your mom freaking out over you traveling in public transport. Yeah,
legit, my mom... This was a post-divorce world, okay, when we were taking the subway, because my mom, I remember once we decided we went to go see, I think, the Raptors game, and we never go to Toronto because my mom is just scared of leaving the house, basically, and she decided to park the car at Kipling Station, which was far, and that way we don't have to worry about traffic getting downtown, and she, like, psychs us up. She's like, okay, guys, we're taking the subway.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
With a droid.
Another B-12. Or is this a dangerous situation?
There's
a kid.
Okay, hold on a second.
That'd be good.
They might be worried about Zerks, though.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, anyways. Mom just psychs us out and tries to prepare us for taking the scary subway. She's like, guys, don't make eye contact. She literally didn't want my brothers taking the bus, like the city bus, because she just thought that fights erupt spontaneously on public transit at all times if you're a man. So I was okay to take the bus, but my brothers just couldn't have a social life because, God forbid.
Yes, it's what you call a high aggro zone. So as you enter the map towards the train, it's actually red, and it means every couple steps there is a chance that a random encounter will occur.
Yeah,
fights will start happening once you're in that space. That was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to get around if you're gonna be a city person.
Yep. There's so many books here. The Turing Test Legacy, The Ethics of Artificial Intelligence. I recognize some of these. Did I have a library?
Yeah, no, that is true. To be fair, though, that is Toronto. Like, at the end of the day, like, motherfuckers are actually starting random fucking violent encounters over nothing.
I remember nothing was quite like the smell of books and the turn of a page. There was a feeling, almost like comfort. A book was like spending time with someone.
Yeah. Why did, as soon as I enter the bus, did I see text pop up saying the Wheel of Fate is turning? Rebel 1. Decide the destiny. Like, as the bus is pulling up and you're at the stop, just mankind knew that they could not change society.
You're like, wait, what?
Where are these cutscenes coming from? So instead of reflecting on themselves, oh God, is there a free seat?
You're anxiously checking all your pockets. Oh God, what do I have to defend myself?
Let's run. Oh no. Hey, does this mean anything to you? Nope. Just an exclamation.
Can you talk with them?
That's it.
That was it. Okay, never mind.
Ladakh.
Just stunned in silence.
Yeah. No, I guess now that you remembered what you are, like, everything that was an unlocked memory is now just going to be like a point of trauma.
Yep. How could it not be after 7 million years?
Oh, fuck, I remember books. Yeah, no, the lack of rust over the course of millions is kind of
all these fans perfectly working.
Which is why I'm like, I have to assume that, like, we're looking at, like, the robots' versions of the existing tech, you know?
Don't worry about trash. Neko Corporation takes care of everything.
Sure do. Ah, N-Eco.
Oh.
And then the recycling arrows at the end. So it's not just Neko as in cat. It's also eco. As in eco-friendly. Didn't see that.
The branding of it all. Wanted. Clementine. Troublemaker. Outsider. Rebellious. Please report any sightings.
Really? So there's an authority, and the authority doesn't like Clementine, huh?
But she was cherished down below in Ant Town.
The people I know that. Well, they did say that, like, Midtown people are kind of assholes for dropping their trash.
Right.
On the slums, but they were just kind of programmed to. Okay. You guys have bigger fucking worries than each other. I already told you 5 times, Yash. You can't run around like that. It's dangerous. Hey, this is the first time I've seen this kind of robot. You look so fluffy. Oh, it's the girl displayed on this wanted screen, right? You should ask somebody else. I'm too busy with Yash here to know anything. And we can't talk to Yash.
He's a minor.
Or Yosh. So I followed around that last guy, and he kind of just walked in circles.
Yes.
Picked a wrench out of the garbage and then kept walking.
And then walked some more and then put it back.
But a lot of the times in, like, a game when, like, people are kind of standing still and then someone notable comes walking by, it's almost like a follow that person for a side quest type of moment.
Right.
They might run into an alleyway, look around, and then, like, hide an item, you know, or something like that.
Access to lower levels is restricted due to organic life hazards. Please keep out of this area. Kitty is an organic life hazard.
Yeah, but so are Zerk. The threat isn't all organic life, it's just the bad ones. Damn. This is some prime Hobo real estate.
You get a view. No one bothers you.
Good old shipping pallet.
So handy.
I remember a time in my life when I could sleep on those with no problem. It was a point of pride. I could sleep in any situation. In any orientation.
Yeah.
Standing up, sitting down.
Yeah.
Or just on a hard floor.
Yeah.
And pass the fuck out. And then this happened.
Life. Adulting.
Stretch it out.
Yeah, when I used to work construction for my dad, we'd always be like, how can we take these random materials to make the softest, most comfortable seating arrangement?
Nap spot.
What can we do?
Yeah.
Do you hear that down below? That ebb, that flow. The city haunts me. It taunts me.
I see what you're about. Trying to drop bars, huh?
Oh, Clementine. Yeah, I used to hang out with her, but she wanted to leave. She was a breeze, and then she flew. She's a wanted person now, and too heavy for me. Shh. Hear that? That ebb, that flow.
I guess you're down with the vagrant lifestyle, but not too vagrant.
There are limits.
Well, let me fuck up your bed. Now what?
Kitty. Kitty versus kind of robot kitty.
Yeah, well, it's bring us your good luck and business,
Yes.
kitty. Oh shit.
More authority.
Oh, and his head looks like a security camera.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
It's nice design.
Yeah.
Aesthetic. Please state your identity. Cooperate, or we will have to transfer you to jail and reboot you.
Please leave me alone. I'm not the one you're looking for. You're looking for Clementine. I'm sure she's hiding in the residence.
You think he's gonna respond to a nice little meow?
Lay it on him. Nothing.
Test failed.
Cold.
Could you imagine if he turned with a heart and went, "Hey, kitty! Hands on the wall! Hands on the wall!" Oh. Who would put something inside of a plastic box crate?
Why would you use a crate for what it's used for?
That's crazy. It's cruel.
And you just passed up a good crate right there. How dare you?
It was also not real. I tried.
No, this one. Up above?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes.
You can't go up.
I tried. That's what I'm talking. That's what I
I
said.
believe you. I'm sorry I doubted you.
You should never doubt me. That's my job. Yeah. So like I said, like nighttime shooting in like a movie, wet streets, easiest way to make nighttime look good. Right? And to just like to sell the environment as well. Lights off the reflecting off the ground like that. It's just it's a simple but effective lighting trick, but it fucking works.
What about it makes it look good?
I mean, it adds depth to the scene.
Okay.
It convinces you that like I guess if you want to get technical, the middle of the screen right now is the horizon. And if you were to draw a dot at the dead center and then start drawing diagonal lines backwards from that towards the corners, you'd create 3-point perspective. And then from the horizon line, what's reflected underneath, when you look at the puddle, you get a sense of space out of it.
Okay.
So it's like a mirror in a restaurant creates a larger feeling of the room being bigger, even though it's not real. The more space you feel out of a scene, the more like area and the more like alive it kind of feels, you know. So like a reflecting puddle will give you a sense of space that's like it's actually flat ground, but it adds to that feeling.
That makes sense. So this is Midtown, famous Midtown.
Yeah, I feel like I could be playing Sleeping Dogs right now.
Oh, I don't like that sound.
Hey, I'm off to work. See you later. Okay, honey. Be cautious of the Sentinels. They're quick to make arrests for no good reason. Don't worry about me, babe. I'm good. Are you off to work? Okay, so robot life ain't all it's cracked up to be.
People gotta work.
And there's authorities being shitty. So yeah, Midtown life, not as actually nice as the slums, you know? Maybe.
Yeah, Midtown sounds like a nice name, but it turns out the slums is where it's at.
If you got
nice plants, you meditate.
The man breathing down your neck. The slummers don't know how good they got it, maybe.
Consider this. Tomorrow, if I replace my arm with another robotic arm, and then the next day my other arm.
Bro, you're like half an hour too late to the conversation. We already did
7 million years too late. And then my body and so on, until I've replaced all my parts and upgraded my software. Will I be the same robot you are talking to now?
I mean, missing opportunity to name the character Theseus. For that matter.
Yes.
Right.
Is challenging you.
WoolieVersus the algorithm.